In this video, we will be talking about the Cartesian skepticism, especially found in the film Shutter Island. Trust and truth were not easy to acquire, especially in cinema. Skeptics, an ancient Greek school of philosophers founded by Pharaoh, asserted nothing positively and doubted the very possibility of knowledge, although they did not go so far as to assert this impossibility, because that would have been a positive assertion. Cartesian skepticism, an epistemological and methodological type of skepticism, is a philosophical method of doubt which was popularized by René Descartes. Shutter Island is a psychological thriller directed by Martin Scorsese in 2010, starring Leonardo DiCaprio as Teddy Daniels and Mark Ruffalo as Chuck Oley, which is Teddy's partner. René Descartes, a French philosopher, suggested in his work Meditations the philosophical technique known as radical doubt, which proposed discarding any form of belief that may be disputed because it may be wrong. In his attempt to address the question, what is reality, Descartes muses about the possibility that his senses are not accurately representing reality. The Meditations is characterized by Descartes' use of methodic doubt, a systematic procedure of rejecting as though false all types of belief in which one has ever been or could ever be deceived. Descartes provides three possibilities, all of which are presented in the film. The first possibility is that he believes he's among many madmen whose brains are so rattled by their persistent vapors of melancholy that they're sure that they're kings when in fact they're paupers, or that they wear purple robes when in fact they're naked. Descartes suggests that the world he perceives may be an illusion of his madness. Teddy Daniels has made himself believe a false dream in which he is the heroic U.S. Marshal Daniels, a widower whose wife perished in a fire before they had children. Teddy's reality sends him to Shutter Island to find a fake escapee and uncovers a plot. In actuality, Teddy Daniels is a prisoner at Shutter Island's mental hospital, a recovering alcoholic, the father of two deceased children murdered by his wife, and severely mentally ill. Scorsese adds to the confusion by implying that the lunatic are unable to recognize their own madness, which makes the patient's illusion seem much more genuine and intense. Therefore, the notion of insanity is still a viable and feasible explanation for our perceptions of the world around us. Teddy Daniels' spiral into lunacy is brilliantly shown via the use of cinematography and set design. His mind is shown to the spectator using psychological thriller methods such as low lighting, tense camera angles, and odd settings. The second possibility Descartes presents us with is assuming he's awake and aware of his surroundings. He considers the possibility that what he sees as reality is actually just an illusion. Second, Descartes asks if he's awake or asleep by asking the question, how can I tell fiction from reality, the dream world from the real world? This is obviously visible in the dream sequence that occurs in the film, where Teddy often dreams of his dead wife and spends time with her. Teddy involves himself too much in those dreams in order to enjoy them while he can, and he only realizes that this is a fake reality he was living in when he wakes up. After a person has finally awoken, there are no reliable signals that can tell if they are in a dream or not, as Descartes stated. There are several fascinating features in Daniel's dream scenes. When Daniel meets Ladies, we see him lighting a match, which is crucial because we see matches in Daniel's hands frequently. In this scene, the film's first extreme close-up view of a hand lighting match is used. Ladies' hand is in this extract. The only other time we see this extreme close-up of a hand lighting a match in the film is when Teddy does it, which indicates Ladies might be a manifestation of Daniel's rapt mentality. The final possibility that Descartes discusses is the one having to do with an evil demon. He states, perhaps there is an evil demon, supremely powerful and cunning, who works as hard as he can to deceive me. Depending on how you view this demon, it might be anything from a demon to someone who resembles one, anyone wishing to mislead and deceive him. This is also a component in Teddy's perception of reality as a close companion to Chuck in the film.
We're telling you the truth. Dolores was insane, manic depressive, suicidal. You drank, stayed away, ignored what everyone told you. You moved to that lake house after she purposely set your city apartment on fire. Andrew, stop!